Hey, what is up, intelligent people? I'm Mr. Sicko, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Make sure to smash the like button. If you find any kind of value, make sure to subscribe too, because on this channel, guys, we do a lot of videos like this every single day or on a daily basis, and make sure to turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any, and let's keep it as simple, short, and beginner friendly as possible as always. So as you can see right here, we have Mmat or metal materials. So we're going to be taking a look at that. We're going to be talking about why George is a absolute genius. Okay, I saw something on Reddit which say awesome to do it just from one guy. We're going to be reading everything about that. Okay, so make sure to stay tuned about that. What are my thoughts going to be about this, and let's just get straight into it. Okay, so first of all, I will be giving you my technical analysis. My technical analysis stands by the point that we are slowly but surely going to be reaching this kind of level, okay? And this is just my opinion. But we may also like straight up push to the upside, but we gotta have some big news if we want to do that, okay? But at this point, we have three moving averages. The yellow one is 50. The blue one is the 100 moving average, and this is the 200 period moving average. Okay, so as you can see from these three moving averages, we are below them. Okay, so we're in a clear downtrend on the daily chart on a 4-hour time frame. Okay, again, so we kind of don't need these anymore if you want to lose them, like for example like a stop loss area or something like that, or like support and resistance. But it is what it is at this point. But let's just go to the straight up naked charts. Okay, so this is what I think that will be happening. This is what happened right here. We kind of I thought that we were about to bounce off of this area, but yeah, we just kind of broke through that. I think right there at this point we're really pushing to the downside, and so on and so on. Make sure to average down and shit. But let's just get straight into this guy's technical analysis. So he said that a lot of people were clueless while we so much like we really fell after this merger. Okay, he was on like 30k as I read this. Okay, so let's just see what he has to say. Okay, he says that I just got fed up, and like he decided to dig into the Mmat's like quarterly report. He was like 13k as I said, and he found, but he thinks it's so beautifully engineered by George that was like no sarcasm and shit, that he pulled this off so elegantly, and he almost jizzed reading this. Okay, I have more confidence in the company now, not because of their products, but because I think that George is a genius. He says that, and he said this as he was reading. And if you have no idea how market cap is like calculated, or what this conversion means in the context to a like debentures, okay, this might be a challenge. I will try my best to keep it crisp. He says the Mmat, just like any other startup, needed money. Okay, so they borrowed a lot of money. Due day was coming, so they like needed to get the money back. So the due day was coming, but I guess George was like getting close to making a break, so he needed a clean slate. For whatever fucking reason, like they approached TRCH and engineered this. Okay, the first thing that happened was that shares to Lambda Jury Tech, or the LGTL ticker symbol. A simple story: money owed instead of paying it back. Shares issued. Okay, so all you need to remember is that LGTL, or as I said, like Lambda Jury Tech, walked away with 81k or 81,000 shares at $4.51 per share. Okay, and just keep in mind right now we are 343, so we are really down about that. And we had like on March 16, this was on March 16, 2021, the company converted an amount of $367,944 owning its like creditor Lambda Juru, or LGTL Technologies, into 81,584 shares of the common share of the company for a price per share of around $451 per share. Okay, the purchase price of $451 per share like represented a 10% premium to the $4.10 closing price, and so on and so on. So the second thing is that the shares converted to pay off the bridge loan. Again, simple story: they borrowed money to stay afloat while they engineered and executed. Oh, I hope that you listen to me. Okay, he said while they engineered and executed on the reverse acquisition of TRCH, paid off with shares. Again, all you need to remember is that the loan was paid off at $0.50. Yes, you read that right, 50 cents per share, and the result is a dilution of 11 million shares. And right here we have another picture, and it says, at the option of the holder, the bridge loan or any portion of the bridge loan and accurate but unpaid interest in convertible into Mmat common share at a conversion price of 50 cents per share. Subject to the on February 16th, 2021, the total bridge loan of $5,526,000 of principal and accurate interest was converted at 0.15 cents per share into 11 million 0.05 shares of the company, okay, and it in accordance with the terms of services and stuff like that, okay. So that's about it. And if anyone is interested, they explain that the accounting treatments right after the screenshot, their shares were worth more than 15 cents per share, okay, at the time of the conversion. So they wrote off the debt, but also wrote off the difference between the conversion price and the FMV's loss. Yes, they won't have to pay any tax for a while. This says a lot about how the owners and the lenders valued Mmat at the time. This was just back in February, okay, 16th of February at the time. But I'll move on since it's a conversional topic. He said that the shadiest of all dealing let me just get straight into it, okay. He says that the dealings with TRCH, so TRCH lends Mmat $11 million on the condition that they enter into a definitive agreement to get the deal closed. Conversion price on this even more mind-fucking, okay. Notice they are in CAD, not even in USD, okay. This is in Canadian dollar. The face value of the notes issued was like $500,000. Then it was this was in US dollars, okay. Then it was like 0.35 in the conversion price. And what's really crazy about this is that it was discussed and agreed between Mmat and TRCH, and that TRCH would come up with this money to lend to Mmat by issuing TRCH stocks, okay. Let that sink in. And here is the what the fuck is that? Excerpt, okay. Holders of Mmat, so agreement included a condition that Torchlight must raise a gross process of at least $10 million through the issuance of the common stock of a securities convertible into our exercisable for a common stock, less than $1 million of loans Torchlight has made to Metamaterials, okay. The fourth thing that was happening right here, that he has listed the secured convertible debentures. Now these are a little more senior than unsecured promissory notes, the ones I already mentioned. Counterparty is usually a big name or a more convertible investment institution. They borrow $5 million from a business development bank of Canada. Now, how did they pay him? Of again shares. So did they pay him? They paid them in shares. So BDC didn't even voluntarily convert, and the debt went on to Mmat's current liabilities because Mmat defaulted, but George forces the conversion to get rid of it. Okay, why not? You and I will pick up to the tab, and it was at the whopping 70 cents per share, resulting in 8 million more shares, okay. And the fifth thing right here that we have now, here's the unsecured convertible debentures. These are less senior than the secured debentures, but still more senior than the simple bridge loans and mezzanines or IOS and IOUs and all of this stuff. So in December 2019, Meta has $520,000 of short-term loan, which they converted to unsecured debentures. They borrowed $950,000 more in December 2020. So come to February 2021, all the acquired interest, fee, and whatever they come to $2 million. And again, converted to shares, all you got to remember is that was converted a whopping 70 cents a share and resulted in additional 2.76 million a share. Okay, all like a lot of things were happening. So at the end of March, to remind you, like he was down like 30k on this. Even after like unearthing this for myself, I think I'd stick around. My take is, when you see shit like this, it's either the guy is a real crook and he made the banks like and everyone around him a ton of money, or he had so much conviction to jump through all these hoops at the cost of selling this company's shares for pennies because he had something even bigger planned down the road. So one might say there could be some lockup period imposed on these converted shares. I doubt it, because converted shares from fully maturity debentures are usually free of restrictions. If the money is due and you are given shares, why the fuck would you agree to the lockup period? Okay, even if there was a lockup, maybe the restriction had to do with the change of control liquidity event. If these are still locked up, that's even more concerning. Okay, in conclusion, these shares must have gotten sold as Mmat slid into a AB's post-merger. Also, don't know if you've noticed, but the money from TRCH, or $11 million, had not been exercised at the time of the disclosure. Okay, at those conversion costs, it will be another 6 million shares. Institutions whose cost basis is sub-dollar might still have the shares because they are up anyway, but if I know bankers, those are kind that will rather reap return now than depend on some empty promises based on the laser deflecting glasses. Okay, and we need everyone to realize that since the merger, Mmat Materials has joined the Stanford Engineering System X Alliance, and for some of you it might not seem like a big deal. However, it is a huge deal. Okay, System X program has 34 members now that Mmat joined, and all of the companies in the program are very successful. I'm talking IBM, Microsoft, Facebook, Apple, Samsung, LAM Research, kind of successful. Okay, just keep that in mind. Now, why would George apply for the program, and how would he get accepted? If Mmat didn't have what it takes, Stanford University is one of the most prestigious schools in the world. Just like they don't accept any random plebe from the street. Okay, they also don't accept any company that doesn't fulfill the criteria. There's something here. Samsung is working on the next foldable phone, and they're gonna reveal it on August 11th. The Nano Web by Mmat is a perfect part for such a phone. Okay, and so on and so on. So another thing, the preferred shares that are now idle on our accounts might have the same effect as the crypto dividend that overstock all STK, which caused a run from $3 to 120. And note, we will still do not know what the dividend is for Mmat. And this is basically it. Let me know what are your thoughts about Mmat. I will be sticking up with this. Thank you guys so much for Emu. Emu. I think that's his username. Okay, IMU. Okay, so make sure to go check him out. A beautiful due diligence and so all the good stuff. I just want to get you out there, get the thing out there for all the people to see. And guys, this is basically it. Peace out and have a great day for the rest of your day.